Hello my friends and welcome to the most exciting and phenomenal island tour I've done so far. In today's video I'm going to tour a Greek island, and I'm sure you have already seen a lot of Greek islands in the ACNH community, but this island truly stands out from other islands. Hold on to your seats because you're definitely going to be blown away, because this island actually recreated the actual map of Greece. Like, what? Yes, that's right. This island actually took waterscaping to a whole new level, because the amazing creator lillomini on Instagram, make sure to check her out by the way, her islands are so incredible in general, precisely recreated the shape of Greece in Animal Crossing, like by waterscaping for tons of hours probably, and this is the breathtaking result. And what I truly admire about this island is that it hasn't got a lot of available space due to the fact that this island literally recreated Greece like in its entirety. So she doesn't have much space, but it's still so beautifully decorated and feels like a whole island. It's still perfectly decorated and designed. Like, she absolutely managed to use all the available space effectively. And you're definitely getting Greek vibes as well. Like, I've never seen an island like this before that actually recreates the shape of an actual country. Like, this is so incredible, and I'm so excited to show you guys this phenomenal island. So please make sure to show much love to the creator. As I said, her name is lillomini and you can find her on Instagram. So yeah, let's go ahead and discover this incredible island. So the island is called Kalimera, and it also has a gorgeous map. So this is the map, and you can also dream along with me if you would like to. You can find the dream address on the map as well. So let's go ahead and discover this wonderful island. So this is the entrance. I've already said it and I'm going to say it again because it's so incredible. So the waterscaping takes up an insane amount of space, but she still managed to use it perfectly. Like, you still get all those beautifully decorated areas despite of the fact that there isn't much space to work on in the first place. So this is such an incredible idea, and also the way she actually realized this concept of recreating a country in Animal Crossing with terraforming. It's so wonderful. So this is the entrance area. So you have the museum right here. Also this little spot where you can sit down and draw a beautiful landscape of Mykonos, or like any Greek area that looks exactly like this. So this is absolutely beautifully decorated, and we also have an accessible beach right here, which leads us to the campsite. Also a beautiful use of the blue and white color scheme. So perfectly done. So let's continue and discover the rest of this island. So we are back at the airport, and right here you have a stunning little souvenir shop. And she also used the space in such a smart way, so all the builds don't take up too much space, which is brilliant. They are still so beautiful, and this island still feels so alive and vibrant, although it's pretty small due to the waterscaping, but it's definitely still an amazing experience. I can absolutely recommend this island if you're looking for inspiration. So this is also an accessible beach. Some beaches on this island aren't accessible because those which are actually accessible are so amazingly decorated. So here you have a little restaurant slash bar, which is also beautifully done. And if I'm not mistaken, I've read that all the houses on this island are decorated. So we are also going to have a look at this. So let's see. And yes, this is the bar slash restaurant, and this is such a perfect interpretation of a Greek interior design. Like, this is beautiful. Like, oh, and you also have a beautiful view at the ocean. Oh, this is brilliant. Like, by using those window custom designs, it's almost like a little balcony right here. This is so beautiful. and also something you don't see on every island, because those designs that were used on the wall take up so much space sadly. And when you go upstairs you have this little restaurant which is also so gorgeous. Like, it actually reminds me of a Greek restaurant that is located in my city, where I have been to quite a few times, and this is beautiful. Like, this is absolutely giving me those cozy Greek vibes. I'm also a huge fan of those tendrils on the ceiling. Like, this is so beautiful with all the green that was incorporated here. I am absolutely living for this. Like, she did such an amazing job in capturing this Greek vibe. So as I said, this island is truly such a piece of art, because honestly it doesn't have too much space to work on, but it's still so alive and still has so many incredible builds and so much creativity that went into creating this island. So let's see more of this beauty. So all the shops, namely Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters, are located on this beach as well. Also beautifully decorated, and she used a gorgeous wooden plank design with those little pink flowers right here, also totally Greek. So this is honestly beautiful. And also the white and blue color scheme spread around this entire island, absolutely beautiful. So let's continue and see what else we can see on this island. So this was the little souvenir shop. So you can get to the residential services by using this hidden pipe, or you can just jump, which I'm going to do because it's so much fun. So you can jump across the waterscaping, and then you reach the residential services, and this is where the actual journey of this island begins. So let's go ahead and see what this island has to offer. So the terraforming is absolutely breathtaking. I have already stated that a lot of times, but I also love the natural aesthetic that was incorporated into it, like with the flowers and bushes and trees, also the rock items and so on. Like, this is beautifully decorated. I also wholeheartedly love the custom designs that she chose, and this is where one of the villagers' houses are located as well. And you also get a lot of those Greek-inspired buildings, which are also beautifully done. Like, they don't take up too much space, which is very effective on this island given the amount of waterscaping it has. And you can even access the balconies of those buildings, and I think they are so beautifully done. You really get a lot of beautiful angles up here and can admire the beauty of this island. Like, it's honestly so incredible and has quickly become one of my favorite islands that I've seen so far. So the villager houses are also beautifully placed. So this is where we find a little bakery. Also doesn't take up much space at all. It's so brilliant, and I love how much dimension these builds have. I also like the different perspectives on this island, like the fact that you can already see a lot of other buildings in the distance. Like, it really feels so realistic. And yeah, so let's go on. Also, can we just appreciate how these tiny areas were so beautifully decorated? Like, this is so gorgeous. Like, you don't have much space on this island, but it's still perfectly used. Like, this is so breathtaking. I can't stop repeating this because this island was definitely not easy to create. Like, the waterscaping was the toughest part probably, but also using this tiny amount of space and still turning it into something so beautiful and unique. Like, this island truly has me speechless. So this is where a little post office is located, by the way, also beautifully decorated. I am repeating myself, but I really want to appreciate this. Like, it's really so beautiful. And as I said, so many beautiful angles. Like, wow, it's so beautiful. The usage of the colors, the creek custom designs that were used. Also the decoration, I'm also loving these tile designs right here. It all matches perfectly. So let's go and see more of this beauty. This is a little pottery build, by the way, also beautifully done, like absolutely gorgeous. And we also have a little ice cream cafe right here. Also such fitting colors. Not only the items but also the villagers, like they just fit perfectly. And honestly, the amount of dedication that went into this island is so incredible. As I said, all those tiny builds were so effectively used. Like personally, I got so much inspiration from how she arranged those items to create the tiny fake buildings. Like it's absolutely brilliant. Also the small details like the trash can, like I can't stress this enough. This island may not be the biggest due to the waterscaping, but it still feels so alive and is so gorgeous. I'm also living for all the water. Like she decorated this island in such a smart way because you have all those tiny builds and you can still walk around freely and still get to see so many different builds. So we have seen an ice cream parlor, a pottery, a post office and so on. Like you still get to see so many things on this island due to the fact that those builds are pretty small. So you still have such a whole island experience despite of this island being pretty small in comparison to others due to the incredible waterscaping. So this island is truly incredible, not only because of the fact that it actually recreated the shape of Greece, but also because it's so effectively designed and decorated. Talking about stunning views, I almost forgot to show you my favorite lookout area on this island, which is here. So she also used a fitting ladder in blue to make these balconies accessible. So this is where you get this stunning Mykonos or Santorini inspired lookout, and it's absolutely beautifully arranged, like with the light and dark blue and also the custom designs. And it actually has so much dimension. If you play with the angles, you're going to see so many different layers of this build. All the different items that were used, it's so brilliant, and also one of my favorite attempts to create a Greek island. It's absolutely gorgeous, and even if it didn't have this Greece map, which is like so phenomenal, it would still be such a gorgeous island because of the way it was decorated. So yeah, and we also have a lot of gorgeous little seating areas. I also love how this one was arranged. And also a fitting villager house. Like I also love the exterior of those villager houses. They fit perfectly, and here we have a little mini neighborhood, also perfectly adjusted to fit the Greek atmosphere. And her villagers are absolutely getting spoiled, so they even have a little balcony with a pool. Like this is absolutely beautiful. I already said this, but the versatility of items is so beautiful, and is something I absolutely love to see on islands, because sometimes it can get a little boring to see the same items being used on every corner of an island. And it's so difficult to avoid that, because I think every ACNH player has like their own favorite items. Like my personal favorite is the garden bistro table, I think that was the name, like with the little parasol. And I tend to overuse this item a little, and then I'm like, wait, let me also use a few other tables and items in general. So I think everyone has their favorite item, which is okay. But I just love seeing so many different items being used, and this is definitely the case on this island. So this is also one of the many things I love about this island. Like it's so perfect and so unique, like such a beautiful experience. I can absolutely recommend you to dream on this island. So yeah, let's go on and discover more bits of this island. The villager houses are also beautifully decorated and the interiors are also done, so I'm also going to show you these later on. So this is also beautifully designed, like with the custom design, also the Greek buildings and the lighthouse in the distance. This is also such a smart way to use like this tiny area you have in the distance. This is actually also such a smart way to use this very thin and small area in the distance, so it still feels so gorgeous and it doesn't feel like it's wasted space because she actually decorated this area in such a beautiful way. So you get this view at those Greek buildings, absolutely beautiful. Also the windmill in the background, absolutely gorgeous. Like, I also love the natural touches because Greece is not only all about white and blue buildings, like Greece actually has so many different areas that look absolutely different from one another, and also a lot of beautiful natural areas. So this is labeled as rural area on the map and it's absolutely beautifully decorated as well. Again, so many different items and they all match and blend in perfectly. Also this little fencing design, I barely see this being used on islands. I actually love this little fencing right here because it doesn't take away the focus from all the other items that were used, but still divides this area effectively. So also so brilliant. So as I said, this island is pretty small due to this waterscaping. So we've actually already seen all the beautiful areas on this island. So now it's time to have a look at the villager houses. In my last island tour I actually left the villager houses out because personally I prefer to see like the actual islands. But in this case I would still like to see them because the island itself is pretty small, so let's have a look at those. And this is also beautifully decorated. I love this little balcony design that was used in the back. And it's also beautifully divided, like by using those pillars right here. I rarely see those pillars being used in interior designs, so this is incredible. So such a beautiful villager house, and it also has a little door. This is also brilliant. Like, I love such unique designs that add so much life to the villager houses because the villager houses themselves don't have like many different rooms unlike the player houses, so by adding such a door design you actually add so much life to a villager house and I'm absolutely living for this. So this was one of the villager houses and let's have a look at some other villager houses as well. So this is one of the player houses actually, so let's have a look at this one as for now. And this is also pretty interesting, so I didn't expect to see that actually. So this is beautiful. This is almost like a little yard or something, like, or like a garage, or I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely very unique. And I also love the usage of the wheat item right here. So brilliant. So let's see what else this house has to offer. Now this is absolutely breathtaking. So you have this view at the beach, which absolutely fits, like also waterscaping wise, because this is like where all the water is located on the map. And this is also such a cozy little area. Beautifully decorated, like I can't really say much about this because I am pretty sure this speaks for itself. So I'm also loving the custom design right here with the little staircase. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, I would definitely love to live here. So I've already said this in my previous island tour, I'm actually jealous of the villagers that live here. So they are definitely having a beautiful life on Kalimera. So let's see what this room has to offer. So this is like a kitchen slash living room. Also beautiful, like matching colors and also beautiful furniture that was used. It's also so refreshing to see this cupboard item being used in such a living and dining room scenario. Like, this is absolutely brilliant, but it actually fits perfectly. So also such a beautifully decorated player house. I'm actually in awe. So let's see if we can have a look at some other houses as well. And yes, we actually have a villager house which we can visit. So let's see what this one has inside. Also beautifully decorated. I am living for this Greek landscape which you can see right here. Also such a beautiful custom design. Also beautifully divided, so you can still move around, but it has like a little kitchen as well as a living room, like all incorporated in one teeny tiny villager house, which is incredible. Also a little bedroom right here. This is such a cute idea to divide like a little bedroom for your villagers by using this curtain item. I don't know the name, but it doesn't matter. Also the door design to add more life to this. Absolutely brilliant. Such an amazing job at decorating all those houses. So let's see if we can actually have a little sneak peek at one of the other houses as well. So let me try to remember if there was a house which we can visit. I think we can't. Nope. But still so beautiful to see the exterior again, so absolutely gorgeous. I'm not quite sure if there's any more house which we can visit, but we can visit this one. So let's have a look and see how this one was decorated. It's so exciting to see all the different houses and how they were decorated inside. So once again, also such an interesting way to decorate this. So this wall was actually pretty minimalistically designed. So we have the KK slider songs like being used as little decoration for the wall. Once again, this door design, which I'm quite obsessed with. A little kitchen. And also like a little living room and dining room all in one. And still being able to move around freely without getting stuck. Again, such a great job at decorating this villager house. I think this actually might be one of the last villager houses which we can actually enter. But again, let's just take a moment and let all this beautiful Greek atmosphere sink in. Like also this lookout, which I'm still so obsessed with. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. So let's see if we can find another villager house which we can actually enter. So this one is not at home, sadly. This one neither. So we have actually reached the end of this island tour. So in my opinion, this has been such an amazing island tour. Like, of course, the map is like the highlight of this island because it literally looks exactly like Greece, like also with the little islands. This is just insane terraforming, like the amount of work and dedication that this island took to create is so phenomenal. But also if you like push this to the side and just focus on the beautiful decoration and the entire Greek atmosphere that was accurately incorporated into this island, it's still so breathtaking. Like, such a beautiful island. Definitely became one of my favorites. And I hope you enjoyed this island tour as much as I did and got a lot of inspiration. So if you liked this video and would like to see more videos like this in the future, it would definitely mean a lot if you decided to subscribe to my channel. I post Animal Crossing content mainly and passionately, so I do not only upload island tours to appreciate the creations of the community, but I also work on my own islands and designs and share them as videos as well. So you're more than welcome to have a look at my other videos as well. I'm also planning on posting Hoko Life and Disney Dreamlight Valley related videos very soon. Animal Crossing is still going to be my main focus, but I am also currently getting into other creative games like that actually let you create magical little worlds by yourself. So I'm definitely planning on sharing a few videos related to those games as well, but don't worry, Animal Crossing is going to be the main focus for this channel. So I hope you will like my content and this video, so stay safe and beautiful. I hope you're having a wonderful day and bye!